Hey, man, what's going on, everybody? Who we got in here? Brian, I want you to enjoy your meal. I had a typo there with your family. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you next time. Kevin L., Chaz, Rick, Kevin, Josh. All right, we got a good group in here already. I hope everybody's having a decent Friday. Mine wasn't too bad. We got to come out and play around with the car for a couple hours. Yeah, had some other stuff going, but we managed to get a little bit of time in. Y'all see, I got that pistol grip, her shifter. I had to put it on there just for a minute. We didn't even get the boot yet. Everything's scattered, and we gotta prep and coat the floor and everything before we put it in. But I was really excited. I don't even have the Loctite on it or anything. Kim participated. She selected this one as well, and I was very happy with the selection. Some people will tell you that's a Mopar thing. That's a whatever you want thing is what it is. Thank you. Hey, Jason, thanks for coming in. Jeff, what's going on? Things are going great. Getting ready to start playing with the car. Played with it a little bit today. Hey, Floyd, what's going on? The bike. Oh, Chaz's, yeah. Yo, Chopper Mike MC, it's been a bit, man. How's it going? Mike, I was looking at one of our chats from, I don't know, a couple months ago. And I had to go all the way back up. I was looking for a part number for the pedal kit you got for Gino's car. Trying to find it. I remember we were having a conversation. It's in there somewhere. I'll find it. Starting to make all the little purchases for inside the cabin. We got to start somewhere. We're starting there. I really want to get the car wired, so I'm trying to get all that stuff done. I got to get it bought. Mark, what's going on? Like you guys know, we don't have anything, so we got to get everything. Some of the stuff's a little pricey, but we got to get it. There's a lot of unwanted holes in that dash. When I'm really starting to sand on it and look at it, there's 2 holes over here on this side. You'll see in the next video. I got to try to plug weld them shut, but they're 3/8-inch holes. And I don't want those gauge holes that are there. Where one of the gauge holes is where the cigarette lighter used to be. We don't need a cigarette lighter, but I don't want them gauge holes there either. Don was talking about in one of his comments that to go with the trim, the Bel Air trim that that doesn't have any of the perforated holes. I like that idea. I'm going to look at that stuff. All right, let's see what we got in here. We got some more people checking in. Mark, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. What else we got? Hey, Brent, you made it. Thanks, Montana Garage. All right. There's Jason. Hey, what's going on? Mike, it's a great idea, but somebody punched out 2-inch holes side by side. They were going to put gauges there. I got to look and see if there's any kind of gauges I want. I don't even have an instrument cluster or a speedo, so I'm looking at everything they got. Hang on one second. Yeah. I walked out without my phone. Sorry, everybody. Everybody's like, where'd he go? Kim's on the case. I left, Brent, I left your envelope sitting on the table. She's bringing me that too. I want to get that opened while you're here. I'll show you later, Mike. I'll take a picture of my dash. I'm not sure I want gauges there. Like I said, you know what they have, all those instrument clusters they got. And it's like, as much I like the old style one, this is a gasser, but at the same time, it's like $400 cheaper to get, a tack with a speedo that has all the gauges right there on it. I'm going to get a second set of gauges, I think, and put them behind, below the cigarette lighter and the instruments for the heater. But I don't want them up high on the dash. At least I don't think so. I got to think about it. One more second. All right. I'm prepared now, if you want to believe me. So we got our mailing from Montana Garage. He's here, so we're going to open it up, check it out. I like to open mail when people are here. All right, let's take a look. This is a pretty good envelope. It's made out of cardboard. All right. We got a little letter. Thanks for the support, BW. Much appreciated, Brad. All right, man. Thank you. All right. So we got 2 stickers from Montana Garage. They're both really cool. We got this one here, and we got this one here. All right. I'm going to put one of them on the window, and I'm going to save one for the car window. I think I would like to put this one on the side glass of the car. So I'm going to put that with everybody else's, with Howie Mooks. I want to put it with Gorney stuff. All right. And we're going to go ahead and put the car on our famous door behind us. Let's find a nice spot for it, shall we? Very nice stickers. Thank you, Brad. I think I called you Brent at the beginning, and I apologize. I think I was thinking of Jaws, and that's Brant. And then I got blue yellow. That's Brent. You're Brad. A lot of B's to remember. All right. I'm almost as bad as Andy with the lack of nails to peel. We got it. All right, man. Put you right here beside Rick, right below Mike. Good spot right there. Man, that's nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. You guys know the deal. He's doing it again. He's touching the computer. But I want to bring it over real quick. I'll try to keep everything right together. Show you. All right. Hope you can see that, everybody. Try to get rid of the glare the best I can. But there's Montana Garage. He's right there with Mike and Rick. And we got right below him, we got Grady. And up top there, we got Chris, and we got the our buddy Sonny. All right. So, Brad, I really appreciate that, man. Taking the time to send me a piece of mail like that. It goes greatly appreciated. Even if there's when they're small little notes or big notes, I save them all. I'm grateful for every one of them. Thank you very much. And I do believe whenever I finally get the side glass in the car, we'll have you on there. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you very much, Brad. Hey, Chris is here. What's going on? One made it. What's going on? Cool. All right. You guys made it just in time to see me putting Montana Garage's vinyl up on the door here. All right. Everybody's streaming in now. Very good. All right. Just looking over and making sure that I didn't miss anybody coming in. Hoping I said hello to everybody. If I didn't, wag your finger and say, yo, BW, I'm here. Daniel, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Yo, Chris. All right, man. Very good. Very good. So, like I said, I'm at that phase of the car now where I'm going to try to keep everybody as interested as you can because, we're painting and priming and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if you guys seen in the last video how uneven and bad the glove box was. I got a coat of etch primer on it now. I used the DA. I DA'd it all down real good. And on the back side, you'll see in my next video, the guy I got the motorcycle off of, the Daytona, he's a good friend of mine, and I'm down there, and he's just unloading his shed. He gave me a suitcase sandblaster, and man, does it work good. I didn't, and I bet you that thing hadn't been turned on, and I don't know. I guarantee at least 20 years. It still had the sand filled up to the top. I plugged it into the air, and it took the back side of that glove compartment door down to nothing like that, because it had all the indentations and everything in it. So it worked really good. So you'll see it in the next video. I'm like giving it away, but it was like I didn't like. Maybe I'll pull something out and do it. I videoed after I had done it. I just showed the unit, but maybe I'll do a quick little 10-second clip of showing you how well it works. And he just gave it to me. He also gave me an oxyacetylene rig with like 4 different sets of bottles full. He just didn't want to do anything with it anymore, and he just gave it to me. So that's kind of cool. Yo, Tony, what's going on? You guys see that little short I just put up? I think YouTube's asking people to do it because they sent me a message and they were like, now they want to give bonuses or something for doing shorts. I mean, I read somewhere that TikTok, overtook for the highest thing, and I think they're fighting back. I like YouTube, but I don't know how much they like me, but I like them. So I try to put stuff up on here, but I'm starting to put a little stuff up on TikTok too, just to try to get people to come over here. The pistol grip. That's right, brother. Kim chose that. I was looking at the Blackhurst ball. Everybody has the white one. I did do something too. And maybe I'll like film with my phone little tidbits of it. It's a little side thing I'll do my free time when I'm not that I have any, but I made a little template of it. If I can get a piece of heavy steel and a couple pieces of wood, I think I could make one. With like three pieces of metal that I can hammer over and peen over. I don't know. It's something I was thinking about doing for TikTok. Like I said, I try to make these little shorts, and I'll put the little short on YouTube too. But it's like just trying to get traffic, somebody to look at the channel. It's hard to get traffic. I'm trying. Believe me, I'm trying stuff. I might be hurting myself more than anything though. I put those little different things up, like what I do. Like I finally figured out the other morning. Kim and I it was haunting us. Like, we're doing this live, and you want to go back and read and watch through, and maybe you missed a comment, because I miss a lot of comments, guys. I have to go back and check stuff, but I like to read what everybody has to say, and sometimes I miss it. So I couldn't figure out how to get the chat to replay, and lo and behold, I finally stumbled upon it. I looked in all these self-help videos, and I couldn't find one, so I made one. It only has like 99 views, so maybe I'm the only one that couldn't find it. I don't know. But I hope it helped somebody. I think Fuel Fire Garage said it helped him because he was missing comments. So as long as it helps somebody. All right. Let's go back through the... Hey, Lynn and Larry are here. Man, thanks for coming in. Missed you guys, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys stopped by. That's awesome. It's one of those things. You just put like a 20-second video up, Jason, and either it goes or it doesn't. The best one I have is like a 6,000 view one, and it's not even the best one I had. I did a bolt extraction. I broke a set of chains with a chisel and a hammer and put it back to put a master link in with no tools, just using my fingers. But whatever, man. It's just silly stuff, and it's like people like that stuff. I don't know why. Yo, Mike, Desert Rat, what's going on? Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I had a really nice score at the. Kim and I went to the flea market. Well, it's not really a flea market. It's like a weekly thing. It's like the Amish are there. They have an old toy store there. And that's actually where I got this. And I got another one coming in the mail. But I got a 1955 license plate for a truck. Ain't that cool? Pennsylvania license plate. I got it at the sale. I actually ordered one on eBay for a regular 1955 car because now, and it's a Pennsylvania tag, because now I can use that tag and get it registered to my car when it's ready to go on the road. At least that's what I'm told. We'll find out. I don't know if I'd put it on a 3 on a tree. I guess you could. You know what? As long as you faced it this way, that might even be comfortable. That's what I took my driving test in one. 1970, I guess it was a 78 or 79 van. It was a short bed Ford. It had side pipes on it, a 351 Cleveland. My mom was 4'11", and she learned how to drive a stick, and it was 3 on a tree, and it was that van. It was hilarious watching her drive that thing and pound through the gears. My mom was like 90 pounds at 4 feet. She'd almost be standing up when she was standing on the clutch and the brake. But yeah, 3 on a tree took my test on. Oh, Brent, yo, Blue Yellow. If I didn't say hello, I'm saying it now. I was actually had everybody confused. I got Brent, and Brad, and I think the first 2 or 3 times I called Brad Brent. Well, maybe I should get to see the license plate on the concept car, Jason. Maybe next time you and your dad are sitting in the car, maybe show us the license plate. Blue, yellow. Yeah, it's kind of tough up there, Larry. I mean, I heard it's tough down here in some places, but up in Canada, man, it's rough. Seems like the one lockdown after another and everything else. All right, we got an Iowa guy here. Mark's in Iowa. The Coastal Racecraft Channel. Hey, you know what, Turlo? I tagged your buddy, the guy that interviewed you last week, 13 Destroyer 13. What is it? 13. Anyway, I tagged him on a video. He came over and looked, and he said the exact same thing Mike said. He's like, yo, you could have just put the transmission in neutral and you didn't have to jack the car up. I said, yeah. I said, I kind of thought of that. I told Mike, I said, I thought of that after I put the car back down. I'm like, man, I really didn't have to do that. But I already made the video. What the heck? I told him, I was honest. I said, hey, man, I'm not the sharpest in the drawer. I'm more like a butter knife, He's a nice, 1320. That's it, Turlo. He's a really nice guy. And I really enjoyed that you guys did that thing. The interview thing. I watched the whole thing on last Sunday morning. Watched the whole thing front to back. Yeah, he's a nice guy. That's kind of like what he does. And a few months ago, I think I mentioned it in here, and I'm still looking at it. I'm just nervous about putting a program on my computer that could melt it because it's all I got right now. But it's like It's like, where you can control the screen. There's stuff you can do, like he was doing, where he was bringing in pictures and whatnot. That's the kind of stuff I was looking at. Yeah, man. Should be able to. You do a lot of fun stuff. There he is. There's Gorney. What's going on, brother? How we move? How we move? What's going on? Uh-oh. One's rooting for the Flyers. Check the temperature downstairs, down in we don't cuss on here. What else did I have going on? Does Don make it in here yet? He helped me out a couple times. He didn't even know it, just by a couple of his comments. All right. There he is. There's Don. I was just saying, dude, you helped me out with a lot of your comments on the last video. Let me grab it. Hold on a minute. So I'm really leaning towards your first idea, using the trim to hide them holes, and then I can get rid of the radio. Because I looked real quick. I didn't buy anything yet, but I looked real quick and I saw the trim that don't have any perforations in it. It's like, I want to dress my car as a 150, but I don't want gauges over here where they're not supposed to be. Because they took the cigarette lighter hole and made it this big. They, a little hole for the cigarette lighter, and they made it 2 inches, I think I measured in the last video. Then I got a couple holes down low. I'm going to have to plug weld them. They're 3/8 holes, but I should be able to plug weld them if I take my time. That's going to be in the next video. But I took the little lock apart, Don. You know what it was? There might have been a little goop in there. I don't know, but there was paint all around the push button. I took the paint off the push button, put a little Kroll down in there. Works like brand new now. So you are the man, buddy. Saved me a couple bucks, right? It works great. I ain't gonna have no key for it, but I don't need no key. All right, Larry. Well, as soon as you get some pics, man, throw them up on Facebook. I love looking at that stuff. I still go back and look at old pictures. I've watched that our video whenever everybody brought their pictures in and we did the little slideshow. I went back and watched that again the other day. I like that video. I had to see, look at everybody's car. Sure is, Donnie. I appreciate you, buddy. Hey, man, I listen to everybody. I listen to what everybody has to say. You learn a lot sometimes when you're in listening mode instead of talking mode. Now, it's opposite on here. I have to talk. I don't want any dead air. But I do listen when you guys tell me stuff. Sometimes I go with it. Sometimes I don't. And I wanted to ask one about you want me to put decals on the ceiling of my car? I think I am going to put a headliner in there, and a dome light. I kind of want it. I don't want it to look mean and everything, but whenever I'm sitting in it, I want it to be nice. It's going to be hard enough to keep Kim in the car because this thing's going to be loud. It ain't going to have a radio. And it's like the whole time we're driving in my truck and she's riding shotgun, she's over there playing with the radio. So she'll have to play with her phone or something when we take this. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Let me bring it up so everybody can see one's workbench. He sure did. Let me see if I can find it. Let's go in here. Give it a second, it'll come up. My phone is not the fastest. I don't know what's going on there. I'm trying, buddy. It's here. Let's go back to the first one. Maybe if I download it, it'll work faster. Lamp, I wish magnets. Big luxurious prizes. Let's go here. All right, everybody, here it is. One's workbench with BW Garage's 2 magnets dead center. I don't know if everybody could see that. I'll let it sit there for a minute. Let everybody take a look. Let it focus in. But I'm glad to see, because one seems like he's really got his things together. Like he's got his stuff together. But let me tell you something. His workbench is just as messy as mine. It made me feel a little bit better. Chris, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. That's a good one, Chaz. Very nice, though, dude. And I appreciate it, one. Thanks, buddy. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, MC Mike, he just drug home a 55 for his daughter. You got your hands full, man. Now you got 2 of them to work on. But I'll tell you what, I bet you know your way around now. Nice. It looks like a solid starting point, brother. Very cool. Check this out, one. Now you guys already seen in the video. I always try to put the brush on the vacuum to kind of like sweep it up while it's vacuuming. I did the same thing to Kim. See how much clutter I have on her work table? But she'll let me know when she's ready to come out here. It's like, at least I know it's dusted off, and all I got to do is grab everything and throw it over there so she can do her projects. Very cool, man. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks very cool. Robert, you know what has spider webs on it? I've had the trunk lid in the air so long, I had to vacuum them out. It sure does, man. But it's got to be done. Hey, Mike, let me ask you. When you were doing Gino's floor, did you use Raptor liner? Is that what you said you used for the floor? I thought it was Raptor liner. I hope so, because that's what I ordered. But it's gonna be a little bit before it gets here. I mean, some of the stuff came today, but the gun and the actual solution ain't gonna be here till the end of the month. Yeah, that's what I bought, Raptor liner, and I bought everything for for the bare metal parts. I got the special primer for like up under the trunk lid where you can't really sand. I got the adhesion spray you're supposed to use for places you can't scuff it. Yeah, man. I watched a couple videos on it, and I really like the way that looks, so I'm going with it. I mean, you're only going to be able to see the trunk of it, I was thinking about doing the package tray but it won't really match. I'm going to do the package tray and the dash and all the garnish molding in hot rod black. But, the floor, just to protect it, I want to put the Raptor liner. But I'm going to also put the Raptor liner in the trunk, so everybody will see the trunk, That'll be highly visible. But I was like, man, I'm buying this stuff. I think it's what Mike said. Like I said, dude, I go back and I look at some of our conversations from the past, and you know, we have some that are in Facebook, we have some that are on the text messages on the phone. So, yeah, dude, it's nice stuff. And like I said, I didn't skimp. I think I bought enough to do the whole car, but I also bought the other chemicals that they recommend, like for the places you can't really sand, where you put the adhesion spray. That came today. The adhesion spray came today, and I finally ordered some seam seal to seam seal around the car, and that came. But the Raptor liner ain't coming until the end of the month, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do the wheel wells. Yep. Now the inside wheel wells, before I put the quarters on, I think it's before we met. I just used the Rust-Oleum bed liner, and I bed lined the inside, inside quarters, the outside of the inside quarters before I put the quarters on. So hopefully that holds up. It should, you know. It should protect against rocks and stuff if anything happened to get up in there. I don't know. We'll see if them rubber pieces stay in. I tried a couple different ways for that too. You know, they used to like sew it in, I think, with like a wire. I ended up riveting in on the one side with stainless rivets. I don't know. We'll see if it works. It sounded good and looked good because everybody was telling me they always had problems keeping that rubber on the wheel wells. So I don't know. All right, let's see here. All right, guys, it's that time. We're at the halfway point. You guys know the deal. We got some cool stuff. You seen one enjoying his magnets on his workbench. Maybe you'd like to have a set of magnets on your workbench. So we got 2 magnets. All right. And we've got 2 stickers up for grabs. Paul White won. I didn't even get to say go. Kim said it should be when I say go, but Paul White, you win. And I'm going to throw in a Speedway sticker because I have so many. It was number 12. Man, that might have been the absolute fastest. There it is. Sorry to everybody that didn't even get a chance to guess. Paul, I think I might have your address in there. Kim, could you check the book? And if I do, great. If I don't, go over to the channel's homepage, all the way over to the right in the About section's my email. Go ahead and email me your address, and I'll send that stuff out to you tomorrow. I have both. Believe it or not, I have regular stamps, and I got the global stamps for my Canadian friends. Kim was smart. She bought a few because I used to, every time somebody from Canada would win, I'd just run over to the post office. She says, just buy stamps. So like I told you guys last time, I'm like this, and so she's just got to steer me to keep me kind of straight. You know what I mean? All right, cool. You can use it to. I still got to make that thing. Hey, Turlo made me that bullseye, and I keep forgetting to cut out a piece of metal. I'm going to do it this week. I'm doing it. So I could take and say, you're a winner. Throw him against the door. Hey, that one didn't stick. What's going on? There it goes. All right. See, Paul, they might end up on your fridge, but you got to know they were on the door, at least for a minute. There you go, right? That was fast, man. Who else won real fast that one? Somebody else won like really super fast. What else we got here? Got stuff coming in. Dang, man. That's some serious work. That's some serious work, Mike. That's Mike, MC Mike, working on a 71 Barracuda. That looks like it'll keep you safe if she goes for a roll. Wow. Very nice car. Very nice car, brother. That's a shot. That's a big shot. Very nice, brother. Very, very nice. You can't use a regular stamp, Howie. You got to use a global or like a big flower looking thing. Wow. That's some serious time. I mean, are you having a parts shortage with Geno's, or you just needed to take a break from it? 25.5 cert on that case. Look at Grady. He's right on top of that stuff, man. Yeah, it's tough right now. It really is, Mike. You know, that's why I said it's like everything's coming in here and there. It's like one was asking me how I go about doing my shopping, and it's like, man, I'm in the car, I'm working, I just started ordering stuff. I've got stuff that I've had in the basement for a year, and I have stuff that comes in, and I'm waiting for it to get here. But you know, and part of it is Kim wanted me to spread the cost out, so it doesn't matter. It's like I need the instrument cluster and stuff like that. And we all know that's a big purchase. I needed the drive shaft. That's a big purchase. You know, I got a little bit of the exhaust stuff, but I need to get more. That's going to be another nice purchase. But it is what it is, you know. But I really want to I'm going to concentrate. I'm sticking into the inside of the car until it's ready so I can put the wiring harness in it. And then I'm going to put going to get the brakes fixed. That I broke the brakes. Remember, I cut them with I never had brakes, and all my buddy comes over. Next thing you know, I got brakes. A week later, I nick it with a grinder, and then I don't have brakes again. One of the lines. So I'm going to get them put back together, and I'm going to put the fuel line in so I can, you know, pull this car inside and out, because I do not want to do the sanding in the garage unless it's really bad outside and I want to get something done. I would like to keep the dust outside of the shop. So let's face it, this is a work show. This is my little work. It's only a 2-car garage, but it is our work, you know, for the car. But Kim and I like to do other stuff out here. You know, she got her little craft thing she does over here while I'm over here working on the car. It's like, I don't want to make it a filthy environment, you know. I don't want it to be a dust wave. Yo, Andy's Doghouse made it in here. Thanks for coming in, Andy. I appreciate it. I just had a notification pop up before I come out that you put up another video. I got to go look at it. I also, Dawn, I still have to watch yours yet. I knew about that, but I had to go take care of some stuff today, and I didn't have much free time, but I do have the notification. I am going to watch your video as well. Yeah. And I'm going to try to do it outside, Dawn. You know what I mean? I'll just dress warmer and do, you know, I'll get the garage warm. I'll do all the applying in here, let it dry good. And even if it's in the winter months, I'll let it get nice. And, you know, I'll keep the garage. Once it's cured, when I start sanding with the longboard out there it goes. The good news is it's mostly all new sheet metal, except for like the trunk lid's old metal, the roof's old metal, and the front clip that I'm not sure what I'm doing with yet is all old metal. Everything else is brand new metal. But the door does have a dent in it from when it got shipped. I do have to fix that. One thing I have to remember to do, I got to put fluid in my rear before I roll it around too, because now it's hooked up to a drive shaft. It's not wet yet. We don't want to do that dry. Good news is too, when I was in there with no seat or nothing, I compressed the clutch and it went up through all the gears real easy. But as Grady pointed out, there's a mile in between them all, ain't there, buddy? I better not miss. But you know what I mean? It ain't about that for me, man. Just participating is important to me. Frugal, cheap with a fancy. That's cool, Larry. That's cool. Like I said, I brought that up a few weeks ago. Somebody had said something. I said, man, a shop's a luxury. It's not a necessity. And I pointed out your car. And I think I actually pulled a couple pictures up from the Facebook page. I said, hey, man, you just have to want to do it. There's been a couple days where, you know, Kim was like trying to chase me out here. It's like, but I was tired from work. I was like, I'm tired. You know. But when you get stuff like the shifter come in and he's a little giddy, you come out. I put it on. You seen? I just threw it on there real quick. So I was like, yeah, that'll be cool. Look at that. She's trying to throw me out of the house, and I'm not even in the house. So, hey, listen, I had an open invitation last week, and I'm going to do it again this week. Nobody sent nothing, but in case you do, if you have a picture of your car, or if you're a regular YouTuber and you want to send a picture of your sticker collection or something like that to use on Friday Night Live for our thumbnail, like Howie did last week. He sent me a picture of his tool chest. If you guys want to do something like that, just email it to me. All right. If I get 5, I'll take turns. And if like I said, I didn't get any last week, but it's an open invitation. You want to take a picture of something you're proud of, your car or something like that, or like I said, anything. It doesn't matter. We all share here. One. I think we all do that. Dang it. You know what I forgot to do again, too? Kim, I was going to bring out my beans and a couple beers next week. Oh, you know what Kim and I got? We got pickled eggs, too, from the same sale that I got the license plate from. We picked up, like I said, there's a lot of Amish there, and man, they got everything. They have pickled beans too, but I don't know if theirs are spicy or not. So I told Kip, she was like, "Well, get them." I'm like, "Well, next time, let me eat the ones I got in the fridge first." But I do want to try it now. I want to try the ones I got over there. Did I miss Bob? Is Shaky here? Let me see. Rick, is your brother in here? Bob, sound off. Are you in here? Because I don't think I said hello, and I want to say hello. There he is. Hey, Bob. I try to say hello to everybody. It's like, and like I was telling you guys, the chat always used to disappear, but now I got them all back. so I can go back and, like I said, I miss a lot of the stuff you guys are talking about because I don't want any dead air. Kim tells me the highlights when I miss a comment. Okay, so yeah, Kim just reminded me. All right, check this out, guys. This is important. Please pay attention. Well, it's important to me. Next Friday, I have a wedding, but it's early. It starts at 4:30. It's my first real friend I had from this side of the state. His second son's getting married, and we're going. But it's at 4:30 is the wedding, and we're assuming that the gathering after the reception after is immediately following. At least that's the way that it reads. So, if the wedding's at 4:30, you figure if everything's a half hour late, like it usually is, by 5, and then how long they have the hall for, we're figuring at least 2 hours. So I'm not going to set the live, but we're still going to be Friday live. So if I'm home by 8 o'clock, I'll hurry up and set it for 8:30. But we might start a half hour late or 35 minutes late. If Kim and I just get home at 8:30 or 8:45, I'm just going to come straight out and do the live. All right. So you won't see a notification for live, but we are going live next Friday. That's all. I'll even put a picture up like Thursday night, and I'll write that so that everybody remembers. I'm just going to come in and hit the live button and go. Well, Kim said because I do have the capabilities for live on remote with the phone, and she was like, well, you could do live on the car on the way back, because it's like I guess it's about a 30-40 minute commute for us. So, like I said, we're just playing it by ear. we should be live before 9:30ish at the latest. But I just wanted to let everybody know. Very cool, Daniel. Very cool. Actually, Howie, I have a black dress shirt, tie, and slacks, and I just had them dry cleaned. Hey man, I work for. I just don't have a suit, man. I think I have one, and I had one before, and it was nothing great. It was from Boscov's, and it had a big wrinkle in it. And my sister-in-law used to tease me. She goes, "Oh, there's Brian with a suit in the back." So I don't do good with suits. So I got a very nice pair of slacks, a very nice tie, and a black dress shirt. You know what I mean? And if I gotta wear an overshirt, I got a brand new cool leather jacket. That's who I am. Don't wear white. I do have dress socks, and I actually have a very nice pair of dress shoes. And I'll tell you, they zip on the side. They're ankle high boots. I got them. I can't remember. They're an expensive brand. Kim probably remembers the brand. I don't, but I'll tell you, they're the most comfortable shoes I own. So I don't mind. It's like I look forward to really comfortable shoes. There you go. Good guys wear black. Yeah, they're very cool. Yes. My shoes always look like they've been shined on. Argyle. I actually have some Argyle socks in there. I was going to wear black, but you tell me Argyle. Well, if I have black with gray, I'll look into that. If not, it's just going to be black. The only thing white will be my T-shirt. Don't we all, Chaz? Don't we all? Now Kim has a vast selection of clothes. I'll give her credit. She always finds a deal. Look at this, man. Look at the shirt I'm wearing. You guys don't know how soft this shirt is. She bought this for me from Gap. She has one of those Gap cards, and she does all this, and we pay all our bills with it. So it's like she gets earns points or something. I think this was like a $30 shirt. I think oh, I got that mailed for 10 cents for like points. You know how like some cards have where you get frequent flyer miles? Well, she gets free clothes miles, something like that anyway. But she always thinks of me. I always get one shirt or something. This one's really nice. This one's really soft. It's cotton, but it feels like silk. Jesse James, is that a rerun? They even still making car shows anymore? Hey, Shopcat, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in, brother. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Absolutely, better late than never. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, there's 30 people in here, and we got 10 thumbs up. Can we get it up to 30, please? it tells YouTube we're doing a pretty good job. At least we're trying, right? We could always use a few more friends. Maybe they'll decide to eventually show my videos to somebody. We'll see. Ono, what's that, hon? What's on away? Hey, Rick Salmon, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Kim knows. Well, I'll have to ask her later. Like I said, I let her handle like most she has to help me. She has to help me with one because one he uses words that I haven't quite learned yet that I probably should know. Very good. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. Chop cat and one getting a butt. Oh, okay. There you go. I appreciate that, Turlo. I really do, man. I try to reach out for everybody, and I appreciate when people do that for me, man. It's pretty cool. Thanks, brother. What else we got in here? Oh. Sometimes, I don't know what YouTube did, but loading videos is a lot faster now. I don't know if it gets easier after you've put up enough videos where they know, okay, he's clean. I don't know if that's part of it, but man, they shoot right up here. I got pretty good internet though too. But what takes a while is if you're going to monetize, they have to run checks because they don't want somebody who's advertising. They don't want to have inappropriate content or language and stuff like that. So I always try to keep mine clean anyway because I'm always afraid. Well, what if a younger person clicks on it? But she translates one speak. It's true. I'm like, what's he saying, hon? Now I have the pillar of pride. There you go, brother. There he goes. That's all right. Dan, you're always putting the time in. I appreciate you just stopping by because, man, let's face it, you're putting the time in. You're always out in that shop, man. I wish I had your energy. I'll tell you that. But I did peek at your picture. I saw lights. That means that the car you stole all Danny's parts is running. At least I'm thinking it's running. I saw the picture. And I want everybody to know that the last two videos that DD Speech uploaded, I was first to comment 2 times. He hit him right when I sat down for break and hit YouTube. I'm like, oh, look at this. Twice. I'm 2 for 2. Yeah, I know. Borrow. Let's say borrow. At least you're going to give her a nice little small block for her car. We hope. She was right there. What'd she say earlier in the one video? She goes, "Why didn't you just take my car and paint it black?" Oh, that's great, man. Yeah, see, Kevin was a witness. That's pretty good advice, one. That's pretty good advice. Oh man, you guys cracked me up, man. Woo. I don't know what else I got on the agenda for today. I got to put this back in the bag before I lose it. But I will tell you, this car, I don't know. Remember, this was a quartered car, and it's titled on the title that I got from Jersey, gold. But I assure you, this car was teal because the back of this, under the dash, behind the hinges, teal. And I found it in other locations. But then it was also black and white. So I can't tell you what all originals were. And I can't really go by the ID tag because somebody pop riveted that back on after they had sandblasted it. I'm all right with that because the ID tag ain't that important to me. It's the VIN tag. I checked the VIN tag and I checked the title. You know, it's good, it's legal, but it was like, you know, this somebody sewed a corner of the car. But it was this side was probably gold and that side was teal. Goldish teal. No, not goldish teal. It was the blue teal. I went in and I you know what I didn't do and I could kick myself? Remember I told you guys at the beginning, my buddy gave me that little suitcase blaster. Man, does that thing work good. But anyway, you'll see in the video. But I went in and I showed Kim and I came out and I sandblasted it. I didn't turn it. I wanted to show you guys the blue before I did, but it was too late. So I apologize for the upcoming video. Paul, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, there you go. I actually have it Primex green. It's almost like that military green that Kim's likes. Check that out. If anybody watching that video, it was like the guy only blasted a piece of it, so it was kind of like it was raised. But I DA'd it down, and I blasted this back part with that suitcase sandblaster that my buddy gave me. You know, he's a good friend, man. He sold me that bike for a song. He gave me all his oxyacetylene stuff with 4 full oxygen, 4 full acetylene, and 2 sets of torches and gauges. A little suitcase sandblaster. He just said, "Here, Dad, just take it." Okay. Oh no, Dan the hacker. You guys are cracking me up. Hey man, he's a real good friend, one. You know, when Kim and I go to Costco, because he doesn't get up there much, he's a workaholic, man. He'll work 5 doubles a week if they give it to him. But you know, when we go up to the Costco, we'll grab him a couple big food trays, and you know, we're nice to him too. You know, it's not like I'm a taker. And Kim just made. Let me tell you guys, Kim made this soup this past week. Cabbage soup, because at that sale I went to, cabbage soup, ham and cabbage soup, and she put those diced tomatoes with the green chilies in again. Oh my God, it was so good. And she made him a big bowl for that too. But there isn't even a drop of that soup left, man. That all got ate. I'll have to show it to you guys if I can get her to make it again. It was delicious. All right, guys. Well, guess what? We're at 59 minutes and 23 seconds. We go 1 hour here because I want to keep it fresh and real. So I want to use this last 30 seconds of my time on here to tell you guys how much I appreciate every single one of you. I have a blast. This kicks my whole weekend off. I appreciate everybody coming in, whether you're here for an hour or 10 minutes or 5. I'm glad to see you, and I'm glad to say hello. If I ever forget to say hello to you when you enter the room, scold me. And I always got Kim keeping an eye out too. So anything you guys want to add it. I want everybody to have a great weekend, man, okay? All right. Take care, everybody.